Hello, everybody. Well, today is story time with Teacher Cole. I hope that everybody has had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week. I am so excited to read this new story. It is amazing. This is called Martha Panther and Carlos Comedian. And I think you will really like it. But my name is Teacher Cole, in case you don't know me, and I own Teacher Cole's English Corner. And I do live stories every Tuesday for story time with Teacher Cole. So, without further ado, let's get started with today's story. Marther Panther and Carlos Chameleon. The hamster overload. Marther Panther and Carlos Chameleon. The hamster overload. Written by Nadia Jocelyne and illustrated by Clau. In loving memory of the wonderful soul, my best friend, and a wonderful brother to all, the People's Prince, Claude Stefan Otro. It was a lovely sunny day in Cherry Tree Village. Marther Panther stood in her garden painting wild daffodils on a small canvas. Wild daffodils, her favorite flowers. They are her favorite color, yellow. While she was painting, Marther Panther had a brilliant idea. She decided that she really wanted a pet hamster. This is where her hairy adventure begins. Mummy Giraffe, Mummy Giraffe, I have a lovely surprise for you, shouted Marther excitedly. Mummy Giraffe stopped unpacking her shopping in the kitchen and slid her lovely long neck through the garden window. Can I help you, Marther? Asked Mummy softly. Marther proudly showed her the picture. Oh, wow! Another wonderful painting for my collection, said Mummy, pleasantly surprised. I tried something a little different this time. Can you see what it is? Marther asked, holding the painting up for her Mummy Giraffe to take a closer look. Just look a little closer. Oh, Marther, Mummy Giraffe said with a smile. Is that a hamster I see? Marther nodded. The special reason that I painted a hamster in the picture, Marther replied shyly, is that I would really like a pet hamster. Marther had already learned what a healthy pet would need: good food, exercise, a bed, and lots of love. I promise that I will feed it and love it and take care of it and take it for walks every day. Mummy Giraffe chuckled at the funny idea of Marther walking with a hamster on a lead. She smiled down at Marther kindly. I think that's a great idea, Marther. You should go and talk to Daddy Tortoise and see how he can help you. He always has a trick up his sleeve." Martha giggled and rushed indoors to find Daddy Tortoise. He would know just what to do. Daddy Tortoise was sitting in his big, comfy armchair next to the cabinet where all the children's trophies were kept. He was happy and busy dusting a trophy when Martha dashed into the room. "Yes, Martha?" Daddy Tortoise asked calmly. Marther Panther wasn't shocked. Daddy Tortoise was very wise and always had good ideas. Of course, he knew that Martha needed a plan before she even spoke. "Daddy Tortoise, I would really like a pet hamster." "Oh, please, can I have one?" "I've already promised Mummy Giraffe that I will walk it every day." Daddy Tortoise, like Mummy Giraffe, found the idea of Martha walking a hamster very funny. "Martha, you don't walk hamsters! They live in cages with a spinning wheel. Sometimes you can let them run about in your room, but you have to be careful not to lose them. They are very tricky pets to find." Martha nodded in agreement. Daddy Tortoise was right. Hamsters were far too small to walk on leads. "A pet hamster is a good choice for a first pet," said Daddy Tortoise. "But if you want to buy one, we will have to raise some money. Shall we sign up for the Cherry Tree Village car boot sale?" "That's a brilliant idea! When can we go?" Martha wanted to go right away. "There is a boot sale every Saturday. I'm sure that you and your foster siblings will be able to find something nice to sell if you clean out your rooms." Martha thanked Daddy and ran to tell them. First, she went and knocked on her sister Ruby Rabbit's bedroom door. "Hi, Ruby. Do you have anything you could sell at the boot sale? I'm raising money to buy a hamster." "That sounds like a great idea, Martha." "You can sell this stuff," Ruby said, pointing at a pile of old toys and books on the floor. Ruby also volunteered to make her delicious homemade lemonade to give at the boot sale. "Thank you, Ruby!" Martha yelled with glee as she dashed off to ask her other foster siblings if they had anything spare to sell. "Hi, Kenny." "Wow, cool. Thanks." "Hi, Martha. I've got just what you need. Here, here, here you go, Martha. Take these." Finally, Martha reached her brother Carlos Chameleon's room. Her brother was incredibly smart and always busy experimenting. "Come in," she heard him call. When she opened the door, Martha was amazed by the marvelous display of brightly colored liquids, odd shapes, and foaming bubbles. She eagerly told her brother about her plan. "What a marvelous idea, Martha. I'd be happy to help," he said. He gave her a stack of old CDs and some textbooks. She thanked him and was about to leave when he stopped her with a mischievous look on his face. He whispered his plan in her ear, and she giggled happily. She left the room practically jumping with excitement. The next day was the day of the boot sale. The children followed Mummy Giraffe and Daddy Tortoise on a walk from their house to the village green. Cherry Tree Village Green was surrounded on all sides by cherry trees. As it was an autumn day, the pink blossoms had turned golden yellow. That Saturday, the green was filled with tables with all sorts of things for sale. Everyone from the village seemed to be there. Some stalls had pretty banners. Martha had painted her own banner with yellow daffodils. Soon, there was a huge queue of people at Martha's table. Lots of people were eager to buy the children's clothes, toys, and books. Ruby stood to the side of the table and offered people her refreshing homemade lemonade. At the end of the day, Daddy proudly counted up the money. "Everyone gather, please," Daddy Tortoise asked. "You've all done a fantastic job." "Do we have enough money to buy my hamster?" Martha interrupted. Daddy was wise, but he spoke very slowly, and she couldn't bear to wait another second. "I'm sorry for interrupting. I'm just so excited," she apologized. Daddy smiled kindly. "Yes, Martha, we have enough to buy a hamster." Martha squealed with excitement. "Let's go and pick our pet," said Mummy Giraffe. The children packed up their table and followed Mummy Giraffe to the Cherry Tree Pet Store. All of the children helped Martha to pick out the best hamster in the store. Martha named the hamster Hammy. Daddy Tortoise carried Hammy home in a special case. When they got home, Martha put Hammy down in Carlos's room. The evening before, Carlos had promised her that he would find a way to give everyone their very own hamster. Carlos pulled out a small bottle from his pocket. The liquid inside was bubbling like crazy. "I've invented a potion. 1 drop will double anything it lands on. I call it Double Bubble." "Wow! I can't wait to surprise everyone with a hamster of their own," Martha said. She held Hammy gently in her palm. 5 drops should make 5 hamsters," said Carlos, and tipped 5 little drops on Hammy. Pop! Martha watched in amazement as another hamster appeared next to Hammy. "Abracadabra! Witness my amazing science invention. I am a genius!" Carlos shouted excitedly as 2 more hamsters appeared. However, he stopped celebrating when he realized that the popping wasn't stopping. Pop, pop, pop! More and more hamsters began to appear, popping like popcorn. They scurried around the room. They nibbled the furniture. They jumped all over Carlos's other experiments. And they chewed the children's clothes. Every time Carlos and Martha thought they had gathered them all, more appeared. Don't worry, Martha. Daddy Tortoise will know what to do. Carlos called over the squeaks. Daddy Tortoise, we need your help out of this hairy situation, they both shouted. Daddy Tortoise heard Martha and Carlos calling and made his slow way up the stairs. He was surprised to open the door and see so many hamsters. My, this is a hairy situation. I'm very surprised, Daddy Tortoise laughed. What shall we do? Martha asked. Daddy Tortoise thought for a long time. I've got it, Daddy Tortoise said. We can sell the hamsters at the village green. We can? Asked Carlos. Lucky for you, there is a pet sale tomorrow. The next day, with the help of their family, Martha and Carlos took their spare hamsters to the cherry tree village pet adoption. Soon, the only hamster left was Martha's Hammy and Twinkle. A perfect companion for Hammy. The family decided that 2 hamsters is just right. Marther Panther and Carlos Chameleon had been very grateful for their daddy Tortoise's quick thinking. In the end, they had both learned a serious lesson from their hairy situation. Be grateful for what you have and never keep secrets from Mommy Giraffe or Daddy Tortoise. Always tell the truth and always ask for help when you need it, said Daddy Tortoise. Martha nodded and giggled, wiggling her tail. Yes, Daddy Tortoise, I promise I won't forget. She would never forget her hairy adventure with the hamster overload. The end. I really hope you enjoyed this story. This story comes with some extra fun activities at the end. I would like to take this time to let you know this author is very special. So she is a caregiver and a young mother, and she did want to share this message. She says, when you find your dream and what motivates you to be the best version of yourself, never, ever give up. The road may get bumpy. You may even fall, but always be willing to try again and rise back up. Stay focused and believe in your wonderful purpose. Then true success will always follow you. I really hope that you enjoyed the story today. Martha Hamster and Carlos Chameleon, the hamster overload. I really enjoyed this story. It is a wonderful story of a foster family with multiple different animals, people, working together to solve solutions and to get along. This book is available on Amazon. You are welcome to check it out. It is in the links down below. This author also has an Instagram page called Marther's Panther World and a Facebook page called Marther's World. I highly suggest this book. This author is very good. The illustrations are amazing. You have fun little exercises afterwards, and you learn some wonderful and interesting lessons. Once again, this was Storytime with Teacher Cole. I will see you next Tuesday for a new and amazing story. So, everybody, have a wonderful and amazing week. I'll see you later. Goodbye.